This is Natalie Wood's footprints and handprints. Natalie Wood is in the single most perfect, greatest, wonderful movie ever, and if you don't know what it is, well, I'm sorry, you're just out of luck. And then we went to a hippie grocery store called Trader Joe's, and it had these weird guys advertising desserts, but they were kind of cool at the same time, and I wanted to rock out with them. And over there, we bought some peanut butter panda puffs, because peanut butter panda puffs are great, because pandas are perfect symbols of innocence and wonderfulness, and, well, not quite as wonderfulness as me, but there's something so innocent and sweet about them. You know, you can't help but love the pandas because of their charming nature, and they're so clean and family friendly. And what better to go on your peanut butter panda puffs than organic midnight moo? I don't know what this is. It's chocolate something or other, but it's awesome because it's called midnight moo. Then we went to an In-N-Out on Sunset Boulevard, because that's the most perfect place to go get fast food ever, is on Sunset Boulevard at a restaurant that's associated with the West Coast. And In-N-Out is awesome. Look how yummy their food looks. It tastes better than it looks. We saw Kermit the Frog's star, but the stars weren't that impressive because they were just stars with names on them, and I don't see what the big deal is there. And then we went to a comic shop, and they had toys based on the films of Stanley Kubrick. These are based on Planet of the Apes, which I didn't know that Stanley Kubrick directed, but they're Kubrick toys, so they must have been his toys or movies. And yeah, more Planet of the Apes toys, and it looks like Frankenstein. I didn't know Kubrick directed that either, but hey, you learn something new every day. And then Kubrick directed the movie about the panda, because everybody loves pandas, and some weird mouse thing over there, and Kubrick directed a lot of stuff, and they made a lot of toys based on Kubrick's stuff. And then, there's Jabba the Hutt. That's Jabba the Hutt and his little friend Salacious Crumb. Now there's something wrong here. Okay, I just have to point this out. Here's Jabba, here's Salacious Crumb. Why Salacious Crumb got a thing around his neck? Everyone knows that Salacious was not a prisoner, he was a wacky sidekick, and would never have to be chained to Jabba's side. And here's the Super Amigos, which are kind of like the Super Friends, except for Spanish, and most importantly about this, is there's a Green Arrow Super Amigo, and that's awesome. There's two of them. I didn't buy either one, but I was tempted. Consarned it, I was tempted. And also, ooh, this is an ad for Angel After the Fall, which is the greatest comic book ever written, and it stars my good friend Beta George, who is a big purple fish. And ooh, Chris's sister Penelope bought her first comic. It was called The New Adventures of Jesus. That's right. And Chris found a copy of a movie called Little Engineer. This and that happening, and finding this, it meant enlightenment. And then this is Build-A-Bear, which is a place where you can buy friends. This is a crane machine that we went to whenever we went to Disneyland. And the weird thing about this crane machine is instead of having stuffed animals in it, like most of them, it has food products. I lost $20 in it. I was stupid that day. I have no one to blame but myself. This is a place called Red Rocket Pizza, and that name kept on making Chris snicker a lot. And that phrase right there, the forces of Disney and George Lucas, terrifies me and excites me more than no other words ever have. And there's 3PO, he's tiny. And there's Darth Vader, and he's made out of Legos, and he's a major symbol of oppression. Speaking of symbols of oppression, this is the most awkward looking pizza place I've ever seen in my life. And then we went to a place that was kind of like New Orleans. Nothing says New Orleans like jazz and beignets and gumbo and po' boys. And then the thing that I realized is this is a very pretty French Quarter, but it's missing something. There's no drunks in this French Quarter, and that doesn't make it feel very authentic. So, okay, I think I like it better without the drunks. To the zoo, and I saw a duck, and some birdies, and some more birdies, and some more ducks, and a snake, and a turtle, and turtles not the way God intended them to look, and seriously, turtles not the way God intended them to look. And then I saw a turtle butt, and then another turtle butt, and then an inquisitive lizard asked me, "Hey, why are you taking so many pictures of turtle butts?" And I said, "I don't know, I can't help it. The turtles are showing me their butts, so I'm taking pictures of turtle butts." And then, I don't know what this is, but it scared me very much, and I had to take pictures of it. I think it's some kind of creature who's lost all bone mass, so now it just sits there, a gelatinous blob on the floor with glowing eyes. It haunts my dreams. This is what happens whenever you feed your hamsters too much and don't keep them in their cage. This is a meerkat. You know what's cool about meerkats? This is what's cool about meerkats. Hey meerkat, looking over here, looking over here, looking over here, a little bit over here, over here. You see me? You see me? Oh, where'd I go? Where'd I go? Where'd I go? Oh, there I am. Oh, you found me. The meerkat was upset because I was making fun of him. But I told the little meerkat that you shouldn't be upset. And if you feel upset, there's one thing that will always make you feel better. Oh, just look at that picture and tell me it doesn't make you want to smile. Koala. Koala of cuteness. And this is a panda. Pandas are so cute and lovable and innocent because they just convey a certain sweetness and childlike innocence in the way they look and see they're just so sad looking, and oh look how cute they are, and oh look how cute, they're just so cute and sweet, and oh look at him, he's just sad, and he's so sad, and he's the okay, that one doesn't look like it's having a lot of fun, and who drew these? Okay, well let's move on to a cleaner animal that's more innocent as this, something like a tiger, and oh, come on. A peacock. I named this peacock Cory. This is my peacock Cory. And then finally, we went looking for the polar bears. That's not a polar bear. Somebody thought it was. That person's an idiot. That's a polar bear. Yes. The polar bear, he's got carrots there. You see his carrots? Because apparently polar bears in California are also hippies and vegetarians and eat nothing but carrots. And that's two polar bears. And that is a polar bear bottom. And I think the polar bear bottom is very funny. And, sorry, inquisitive lizard. Yeah, the polar bear showed me his bottom. I swear. And that's Chris trying to take a picture of himself with the polar bears, but he forgot to actually have any polar bears in the shot. And that could be anybody really, but there are definitely polar bears in that shot. He sucks as a photographer. And there's a polar bear doing a little something we call carrot diving. Whenever I first said carrot diving, that made Chris snicker a lot. That's Penelope, and she's riding on a shiny polar bear, because who wouldn't want to ride on a shiny polar bear? And everybody loves polar bears, even Chris. See, he's hugging his polar bear. That's right. And there's a book called Who Pooped in the Zoo, and I got some good ideas. Someone should buy me this game, and this game, this is actually a poo-poo product made of elephant poo, and what better thing to make out of elephant poo than a poo elephant. And then our trip came to a close. So, what did you guys think of my lecture? Trailers. Too many trailers. Not enough returns at the box office. Oh. Well, it's still good to be home. Gonna see my friend Fuck he's here, so I'm waiting on him to come. I don't remember how my song goes. My hand keeps on being in focus. Let me try this again. Oh, I missed you too, Fox. So where you been? Oh, I don't know, are you apparently the beloved child of us both? Yeah, a little bit, so, you know, so, yeah. I think he's trying to swallow my soul. I have a very large head. So, I made, she's supposed to be a whore or something? Is that the joke?